Hi everyone. Today I am going to talk a very common issue or problem that everybody face, all the children face in this competitive education system. That is the difficulty of studying. As parents also, we have the same problem. Sometimes we are worried our child does not study. However much he study, he cannot remember. And sometimes our worry is how much we give them the education. Sometimes we arrange extra classes for them, but nothing works. Nothing goes to the mind of the children. That's the common problem that everybody has. Have we ever thought about the learner type that my child belongs to? And have we ever thought about these learning styles of the children? Basically, if we study these learner types, there are mainly three learner types that each child belongs to. If child can identify his or her learner type, there will not be any problem for children to study. And they will quickly remember the things, they will quickly memorize the things, and they will reverse the knowledge that they have in their mind. Basically, we have auditory learners, visual learners, and kinesthetic learners. First of all, we must understand to which category my child belongs, or even as adults, to which category that I belong. Then only we can organize the thing in order to study. We'll see the first one, auditory learners. So, in this video, I am just talking and then you listen. That is an auditory learning. I don't show any other thing. I don't show even a picture for you. No videos. So then that comes under auditory learning. There are children who are very much capable of grasping things while listening. So they come under auditory learner. Auditory learner does not need any visuals. They don't want any picture. They don't want any video. But simply they can remember by listening to a conversation or a lecture or something like that. But there are some students who comes under the visual learner. There are some students who need always visual. They need to visualize things. They need a picture. They need a textbook. They need a video for them to remember very easily. There are some students who does not want any picture, who does not want any explanation, but simply by doing things they can grasp. So they need the practical problem. They are going with the practical skills. So first of all, we must understand what category our child belong, my children belong. Then only we will be able to help our children to learn well, to understand well. Then only this learning process become an interesting one. If there is a child whose learning ability or his learning skill is the kinesthetic, he learn things by doing. If that is the case, so if we give him a lecture, if we show them some visual, nothing works. He will not get anything. And if there is a child whose learning ability, whose learning skill is a visual, so nothing works under the auditory learning. So giving just a lecture will not will not be enough for him. So he needs to have visuals, he needs to have pictures, he needs to have videos and all, right? But the education that we have in the modern society basically go by the auditory learners. It's mainly focused on auditory learners where we give lectures to the students and it works only to the auditory learner. So we don't focus our attention on visual learners. We don't focus our attention on the kinesthetic learners. Basically, kinesthetic learners are left behind. And then we don't give any practical for them to learn, for them to practice. So let's think about this. And then we will understand the learner type that my child belongs, or even I belong. Then accordingly, we can work hard in order to get the best result out of my child or even out of myself.